Okay. He finds out that he is this guy back from the dead, and like I said, he's all knowing. He knows exactly when he's going to die, so it's all leading up to this moment. How did he not know or predict that he was going to set the clock back?
That's what bookies do, though. They find a way to.
They fucking fuck you. Hi, everybody. We are back. We are here with another episode of Tales from the Darkside. Todd, you're good at it. Why don't you brief us on this episode? The number, the name, and fuck the synopsis, right? We'll get into it. It's short enough. You'll know right away. These episodes, they pretty much establish what's going on in the first minute. So, but what's it called? What episode?
This one is called Painkiller. Is that
It
right?
is?
No,
Why?
no,
Why?
no.
That's
This
a
this
weird.
one's not Painkiller. This is which one was this
This is
called?
yeah. It's called Painkiller.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Why? That doesn't make any sense.
He's a painkiller. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, we're gonna
Are
go
we
and
watching
watch
the
it.
right episode?
No, yeah, I downloaded it. I watched this earlier.
Yeah, so did I.
It might be mistitled. I don't know, but this is right. Yeah,
Weird.
we're gonna watch Painkiller,
Okay.
everybody. So we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, play. This episode has some good character actors in it.
Great, man.
Yeah, both stars of this, they have been in tons of stuff. I wish we could skip the intros for the sake of the commentary, but we'll just wait it out. But in my private life, I love the Fred Penner intro. Very tranquil. Tells you how much music can really change things. But yeah, so this episode's going to be about a bookie. Guy takes bets, and this one also kind of does a good job at having a twist that
You know what?
What?
They mistitled the episode.
That's what I said.
The Odds is what it's called.
The Odds? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to know that when I title the video, but it's called The Odds, everybody. Is this even the right number?
This is number 4.
So we skipped one?
You know what? I think it was because of the pilot.
So is there an episode we missed? Yes or no?
Yeah, it's called Painkiller.
Oh. Well, we're just gonna have to do that next week, and I'm gonna have to put them out. I want to put them out in order. Okay. Like the OCD in me will not allow me to put, this before that one.
Damn it!
But anyway,
daily. What is that?
What?
Word of Daily Motion is what fucked us up on that.
Yeah, fuck them. Anyway, so yeah, we got our bookie. He's obviously set in his ways. He's got his I don't know who that guy is, like his assistant. I don't know. It's like some kind of pool hall. I don't really know who that guy is. There's a guy running the bar, but I don't know if that's like just his goon. I don't really know. But
Danny Aiello?
Yeah, he's been in tons of stuff, man.
Yeah,
tons and tons of stuff. And he's running a bookie business. I don't know if this is supposed to be thematically part of it, but they keep trying to hit home the point that he likes to do stuff old school on pen and paper, and his buddy there's like got the cutting edge technology of a Casio keyboard that just like is a calculator that just makes that just makes annoying music the whole time, which I don't understand that either. I don't they keep it's making noises, and then
the tones you can push the actual keyboard and it makes a tone every button or whatever. So he's making music off the tones of the
I know that, but I'm saying it doesn't mean anything to me.
No.
At the very beginning, he does the funeral song, da, 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 but you never see that again. So maybe the whole point of it is just to foreshadow the whole episode. I don't know, but and then he keeps talking about how play at my funeral. You're so talented on that Casio calculator. So what's this guy's name again?
Tom Noonan, dude.
Tom Noonan. He's in so much stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he's in God. He was in Late Night with the not Late Night with the Devil. He was in House of the Devil. He was in RoboCop 2.
Oh yeah, that's what I know him from.
Manhunter.
Yeah, that's right. I know. Yeah, okay, yeah. I
Monster
he
Squad. I mean,
he's just one of those guys. You know, sometimes you forget where you saw him, but then it's like, oh yeah, you've seen him a
Easy
lot.
Money.
All right, so he shows up and he's placing a bet. And according to the bookie, it's like a bad bet. Like, of course he would take this bet because he's, playing the odds and the odds aren't in his favor. I think he bets 20 grand each time.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's betting 20 grand. It's like I said, it's not a bet that's going to be in his favor. This guy's reputation is that he never turns down a bet, and he certainly wouldn't have any reason to not stand by that rule at first, because probably at the beginning he's like, yeah, this guy's an idiot, I'll take his money. Because I think at the very start, before he comes in, he kind of alludes to like business slowing down.
Hmm.
So this guy shows up, kind of changes things for him. But we're going to see that this guy's a lucky SOB. I do like the twist in this one. I didn't see it
Oh,
coming.
it's very cool. Tom Noonan is creepy in this, man. I think he's been creepy ever since Last Action Hero, dude, the Ripper.
Where he's got the
Like,
long hair.
yeah, they used to
Yeah.
scare the shit out of me when I was younger.
Yeah, he is really creepy in that. He's got really he just looks like a PDF file, dude. Like a real creepy dude.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I didn't see the ending of this one coming, but obviously you're waiting on something, because he comes in, he makes a stupid bet and he wins.
Yep.
And he's gonna keep coming back.
It's
And
like Biff Tannen, dude. He's got the
yeah,
sports almanac.
yeah, that sort of vibe, but you don't really know where it's going just yet. And he's gonna come back, he's gonna put 20 more grand on it, and he's gonna find out like that he ends up telling the whole town,
Hmm.
like about his hints.
About the
and so,
bets. Yeah.
and so he's like putting him out of business. So when
Hmm.
he comes back around, he's just losing money left and right. And at this point we don't know why or how. But while he doesn't say no to any bets, he'll take every one of them. He starts like setting the odds, because this guy's clearly on a lucky streak.
And the bookie kind of gets in over his head with the actual better, which is, the roles are reversed.
Yeah, no, exactly. So they kind of fake you out a couple of times with this twist, which is cool. When we see him come back, they're gonna like, why do you look so familiar, type of thing, and like, oh, and he's like, does the name whatever ring a bell? And he doesn't correct him, but they go along making you think that they got it right, because he just says, I don't remember the name, but we'll just say Drake Bell. I don't know. Does the name Drake Bell ring a bell? And he's like, oh, he must be his son. Yeah,
Yep.
he's a fucking guy. It's not his son. We've come to find out that he is the guy,
Yep.
and it's like his ghost. And that's where he's getting all his information, because in the great beyond, all of hell is the sports almanac.
Yep.
But anyway, we'll get there.
And he pretty much, I don't know, this guy that came back,
This is where he's losing his
he
shirt. He's like trying to like calculate all the shit and all the money he's got to pay out.
well, he put in too many bets. This guy that you know, offed himself, and then that's why he's coming back to get his revenge.
Yeah. Okay. So, but right now he's at the table making good on all the bets he lost, because he told the whole town.
Yeah, yeah.
He tipped him off, which I don't know what he said to convince everybody in town that this really bad bet was a good bet.
Oh,
You know?
because he won his first one. I mean, he won 20 large on that 45 to 1 odds or whatever it was.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so this is where he says this name ring a bell. They assume it's got to be like his kid, and that's where we sort of get information about that. But this character, who at this time we think is his son, they're referring to him as his father. Yeah, he's a guy that got in deep, and they kind of play it off at first. We're gonna go along with that shtick, like it's his kid getting revenge. But of course, we find out this is him from the beyond. Blah 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 blah. But I'm kind of on the side of the bookie. I got to be honest with you. I don't feel bad for
No.
Noonan at all, because the bookie even says it like, you're a fuck up.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
what you're the one that dug yourself in that fucking hole.
Hmm.
Like you wouldn't even get. There's a lot of foreshadowing. I remember he's cleaning him out, and he's gonna go make a call because he's running out of money, and he doesn't have a dime. First of all, it's like Do you have to pay for the payphone at this place? It sounds like you like do business here, but
he's like, he's like, I'll put that on your tab or whatever.
yeah, $60,000 and a dime, and that dime ends up meaning something too because he didn't have a dime to spare to him. And I'm
Yeah,
thinking, I'm kind of on the bookie side here. I'm like, dude, you
yeah,
painted your fucking self into a wall, dude.
yep.
I mean, obviously the bookie is a predator. They're all predators, but um,
It's
yeah,
his
I don't know.
choice, dude. I mean,
But what kills me too is if this guy is from the great beyond, and he has all this knowledge from the great beyond, and the final bet he's going to make, he's going to do like all or nothing bet. He's won
mhm,
60 grand, and the final bet is going to be your life, and he's making that bet
yeah,
here at the end of the scene. He's like, your life, you're going to die
by 8 a.m.
by 8 a.m
Yeah,
tomorrow, all or nothing. And okay, he finds out that he is this guy back from the dead, and like I said, he's all knowing. He knows exactly when he's going to die, so it's all leading up to this moment. How did he not know or predict that he was going to set the clock back?
that's what bookies do, though. They find a way
They
to,
they fucking fuck you.
yeah,
Yeah, the bookie gets the last laugh because
yeah,
he's like, oh, he walks away, soaking in his fucking Cheerios, like, oh, he lost all the money again,
yep.
and I like how
He's
he's the
like,
bookie.
you're a fuck up.
You're a fuck up. You're always, yeah. The bookie gets the last laugh, and
Hmm.
that I didn't see coming. Like, yeah, he fell for the fucking setting back the watch, but he knew he was gonna die. He's like, oh, clearly this guy knows, and it's really, 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 really funny. But how did Tom Noonan not know that? That's the only thing I don't
I
understand.
don't know. I mean, yeah, like, I mean, yeah, he's
Well,
placing all
you're
these
right. He's
bets.
not. Wait, no, I guess I answered the question. He's not a psychic because he just makes it seem like all they said was, from where he is, he knew exactly when he was going to die, and that technically was true. But he couldn't. Maybe he couldn't predict fine details like him changing the time
Yeah,
because it still was going to be 8 a.m. or whatever.
but he
But
could he knows fine details of every sporting event. I mean, he does have the Gray's Sports Almanac, I guess.
yeah, he looks like a plantation owner. Hey, I was wondering when he does keel over though. He was writing his last will and testament, which I don't know if it works like that. Don't you have to get it like notarized or something? He's like writing it on a fucking bar napkin or something.
I don't
But
know.
but it didn't even seem like he had much time. His buddy's like, he's like, don't worry, I'm gonna take care of you just as long as you play at my funeral. And he's like just barely starting to write it,
Play the
and then he's like,
Casio keyboard.
I know, but then he's like stops to talk more. And if I was his guy, I'd be like, hey, do you want to keep writing
Yeah,
before you
hurry,
fucking
hurry, hurry.
die?
Yeah,
Hurry up, dude. Like
it's almost 8 o'clock.
yeah, it's like, dude, you're talking, you stopping to fucking ruminate about like more, like, no, just come on.
I'm gonna give
What about
10 million to, and then
yeah,
you
it
gotta
makes
kind of hold his hand, dude, his dead hand.
yeah, and so, but anyway, he dies like right after that. I'm like, did he even finish it? I don't know.
Never turn down a bet.
Yeah,
No,
but
this
this
episode, I really like this episode, man. This is probably one of my favorites. It's especially if you're a gambling man.
are you a gambling man?
I gamble from time to time, but
Do you like FanDuel? What do you do? You just play sports bets?
yeah, yeah, sports bets. And
What's
then
the
of
most you
course
ever gambled? What's the most you ever lost? What's the most you ever won? What's the most you ever put
I don't
down?
wager a lot.
What's the most? What's a typical wager? What's the most you've ever
Couple
wagered?
hundred, 200, 300, yeah.
It's a decent bet, Todd. When you're not in Vegas, I think when you're in Vegas, the rules kind of go out the window. You play big and a little
Well,
bigger in Vegas.
that really depends on how big I'm up. Like I'm y-
You don't take low odds, right? You take a safe odd bet, right?
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. It really depends. Sometimes I do parlays. I mean, those never hit, but those are
Mm,
more fun. So if I start betting, and then I get up, then I know I can throw that money away. Then I just keep doubling down on a lot of shit. And if I lose the money, who cares?
mm. I mean, I would care, but you
Well,
don't
you know what
like.
I'm saying. I mean,
I only feel like that in Vegas. Like I go to Vegas knowing I'm going to lose every fucking damn dime I have, so I'm like not that sad. But any other time, like I don't want to lose money. But that's also why I don't do it that much. But anyway, I like this guy who looks like Eckhart, dude, in the corner from Batman. I
got you
was
little
like, is that?
schmick.
I'm like watching the standard definition video, dude. It's like a 280p. I'm like, is that
Oh, it
fucking
looks
Eckhart?
terrible. Yeah.
But he came in with all these cronies, and so I'm guessing this Eckhart guy. He comes in with this guy in white and this Eckhart guy, and I'm like, I don't get it. These are guys that are obviously they're from hell, or is Eckhart his guy? Okay,
Eckhart
Eckhart's
was
his
his guy. He was his banker or
God.
whatever.
Eckhart's his guy. He comes in with this guy in black, and I don't really. I
He's
mean,
supposed to be from hell.
I imagine yes,
Yeah.
but
That is Eckhart, dude.
yeah, it's Eckhart, dude. Looks like he's about to have paid in full fucking carved on his chest, dude. He's gonna have a heart attack. He's ready to pop, dude.
Oh,
They should have got that
you
guy.
ain't got no future, Jack.
They should have got that funny devil to play this guy in black in this episode too. You should have made
Yeah.
you should have been like Dr. Vink, dude, and he should have
Mm-hmm.
been a recurring character. Or what's that other guy that always showed up on Sawdo? Remember the
Oh,
other
Mr.
recurring.
Sardo, yeah.
He always showed up as well, dude. Anyway, but this is one of those episodes where you know what, they're coming close to the caliber of actor. Like I could see these actors in Tales from the Crypt.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean? Like, because I
Yeah.
mean, they didn't pull decent actors very much, right? In Tales from the Dark Side.
Gosh, this guy looks like who's the big dude from Dumb and Dumber, dude? Who
Oh,
eats all
Mike
those
Starr.
Mark
Mike
Starr,
Starr.
yeah.
How
Like
do
a
they know I
skinnier
got
Mike
gas?
Starr, dude.
How do they know I got gas? He
Yeah.
does look like a skinnier, older Mike Starr.
Yeah.
I thought that too. Like they could be like brothers. maybe at this era it would have been father and son because Mike Starr was a bit younger.
Oh, my ulcer.
Oh, oh, I almost like it. Excuse me, Mr. Andre. You were saying? Oh, he turned his back on me. Oh, he made me mad. Oh, I almost like it.
Get
I want
off
to do Dumb
the
and Dumber.
phone.
We should do Dumb and Dumber. Actually, I'm
Yes.
worried that like a comedy, we're just gonna end up fucking laughing the
Oh,
whole time, and
we're gonna quote the whole thing.
I don't care.
Yeah.
We should do Dumb and Dumber one of these days.
Yeah.
We gotta do the original theatrical though. We can't do that shitty director's cut. But I'm kind of shocked that he only would have been able to get away with this trick because for some reason left. Like, okay, come back tonight and then we'll stake out till 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, just fuck. If you're from hell, bro,
Mhm.
stay now. Like, why don't you just like anticipate everything?
And you think he would come back once he figured out he got tricked?
Yeah, you think? Yeah, you think he's like his boyfriend in black. He's from hell. Like, you idiot.
It's not 8 o'clock yet. Get back
Yeah, you
there.
think he's got to have a watch on. It doesn't make any sense. But like I said, like you said, I think you're spot on. Where I think that's supposed to be the kicker, is he's the bookie. The house always wins.
He
type
looks just
thing.
like him, dude.
Yeah,
Pills are good.
You were saying, not if you count the gurgling noises. It's Mike Starr's the reason why I learned about the term blue balls. He was in that Spike Lee movie Summer of Sam, dude.
Oh,
And
really?
he was getting it on with BB Newworth, who plays Lilith on Frasier, dude. And he gets interrupted by I think her son was played by Adrian Brody. When he's getting it on, he's like, "Oh God, now I got blue balls." I'm like, "Oh, that's what blue balls is." I just watched fucking Mike from.
Mike showed you what blue balls was.
Okay, look at this. Dang, we're on the odds already. I missed give you $1 million in Painkiller. Okay, so Mutineer, you're out of the loop. We did give you $1 million, but the files were mislabeled. So we thought we never did Painkiller. Painkiller is we skipped it on accident
Yeah,
because
Daily Motion messed it up.
they titled this video Painkiller, but it's the odds. So what's going to happen is next week we're going to have to do the real Painkiller so I can still release them to everybody in order, because it's going to drive my OCD nuts, dude. I cannot have episode 1, 2, 4, 3. Can't do it.
Yeah.
But you did miss give you $1 million, which I really did like. But anyway, this is a good one. They do a great job, like Todd was saying, on keeping the suspense moving in a single set. What is with that, dude? Like, oh, he's revealed. Like, I knew who you were.
He took my hat off.
I knew who you were when you came through the door. And he takes off his hat. That's right.
I couldn't recognize you with that hat on.
But how come he's not spooked? Like we live in this universe where he's like the sixth sense, where he knows ghosts exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, I know who you are. Like, okay, like, all right, but
Scared little prick. Probably pissed his pants.
this is a great twist. I didn't see this coming, where he like flips the tables on him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a great ending. I think this might be the coolest ending out of everyone we watched so
Yeah.
far of the first 4 episodes. It's really neat, and I don't know what the lesson here is for Baldy McBalderson. There is the episode is the what is his outcome as a character? A loser's always a loser. Like I don't understand. like I don't really understand it. I get
Nope.
it.
There
Like
goes that card.
yeah, it's not nice guys finished last because obviously he had a gambling problem, but maybe it's more about just the message of the house always wins and the assholes always come out on top. I don't know, but look at that look of disappointment, dude.
I
And
like it. I mean, like
that
you're
guy
saying,
looks like Doug Jones. Look, the guy with the black, he looks like Doug
yeah,
Jones,
he does.
and he's not saying anything. Like tell him, like, bro, we still have an hour. What? How did I never understood the whole moving the clock thing, because if you've been sitting out all night, I I'm gonna miss an hour. I'm not gonna miss an hour. Like where the fuck the hour go? If I'm waiting till 8 a.m., I'm looking at that fucking clock
Yeah,
enough
yeah. Oh, he
to
was
where I'm gonna
sleeping. Remember?
who the dead guy?
Yeah, he kept taking naps. Remember? He
Who?
slept sitting up.
Him or Tom Noonan?
Him.
But it doesn't matter if he's sleeping. Tom Noonan's the guy that's getting fucking
Oh
duped on
yeah,
the
he
time.
comes back early in
I'm
like
saying like
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. At what point does anybody miss an hour like that?
yeah.
Because this whole trick that he played was hinging on the fact that they would be that neglectful, right? So I know they come back. So he changed the clock before they got there. Okay, right away. Look, if I'm showing up your house at fucking 6 p.m. and when I get there it's 5, I know something's up.
Yeah, that's true.
And your only bet is to maybe try and fool them if you're there overnight. You're there for a lot of
Yeah, he
hours.
should have just stayed overnight. Yep.
But even then, like even if I was like there, for, staking it out, waiting for him to keel over, I'm probably gonna be like looking at my watch enough throughout the night to know that like, whoa, where the fuck a whole hour go? Especially if this guy's not sleeping, because
Well,
I
he
think we're
changed the clocks in the Casio as well. The Casio watch.
ooh, that did it. You don't think the guys in hell don't have watches, dude? I don't understand. I just think Satan dropped the ball on this. I think his minions dropped the ball on this. I think they all dropped the ball on this. But I wonder if like there was something in it for the devil. Like what got him the ability to come back? Like was he begging Satan? Like please just give me one more chance
Yep.
to get my comeuppance. Let me go back to Earth. I'll give you anything. I'll give you my virgin ass. And he's probably thinking, well, we get that anyway. We fuck you all the time down here. But they let him go up there, and what's in it for the bad guys in hell is all I'm asking, to let him do that, because he looked really sad when he was walking out of there, like knowing he was going to get his ass punked.
I love how his pencil just rolls off the table. He has
Should have
that
the
goofy look on his face, dude.
he's like, I'm gonna die laughing. Yeah, it's a good episode, man. I
Yeah.
really like that one too. Do you like so we ignore the man behind the curtain? Hey, Todd's son's making an appearance. It's a cameo. But give him a hug before bed. Say hi. Okay, we'll try to wrap it up. But yeah, anyway, so which episode between I know we only watched 2 and 4 because we skipped 3, but which one do you like better? We're kind of out of order.
This one. This is one of my favorites so far. I give this one about a 9 out of 10.
And they do this kind of setup a lot. You remember the one with the mummy's tomb?
Mm-hmm.
That's similar too, where they're just sitting in that one room playing like the game or whatever at a table. They do that a lot. And Tales from the Crypt did it as well. I think about Tales from the Crypt. I think about that episode with the guys exchanging, cutting off each other's limbs and stuff like that. But this show, you're right, they do it all the dang time. But anyway, great episode. Thank you guys for joining us. Again, reminding everybody to please like the video and leave a comment. Dude, if you guys don't know the way YouTube works, I tell no lies. Comments are everything. There is something about it. One of you guys leaves a comment in our video, like in the first couple hours that it comes out, it automatically, it's like YouTube pushes it out to 20 more people.
Yep.
It's just the way it works. It's like cracked. It's so you guys doing that for us means everything to us. If you want to support us any additional, we do have a membership, $2.99 a month. For now, that's would be grandfathered in. I mean, I don't know what we're doing for the future, but we do have some bonus content up there just for members. We did the Terminator 2 3D Battle Across Time. That's the Universal 3D experience. We did a commentary for that. That's for members only. We got a few other tasty nuggets. Some
Hostile
old, like,
coming up next week.
we got some archival footage that we put up there. I'm gonna put up our old high school shorts. Those are just a trip. And then yeah, next week we're doing Eli Ross Hostel. That is an exclusive commentary for members only. And hit the join button down below. But yeah, that's all we got. Oh, reminder, check out my link for my YouTube channel, personal, that's got my short film, the official teaser. Same thing goes with that, guys. If you like it, leave a like, leave a comment, and help pump that up. I want to get that out there as much as possible. It's called Behind the Blackened Heart. I'm very proud of it. So definitely give me feedback. I mean, if you don't like it, you can give me honest feedback. I don't care. It's all like good for the algorithm. Hot take. It doesn't matter. It's like, as long as you interact, I don't care
All
if you
the
say something.
hate. Give them all the hate.
Yeah. All right, guys. Bye. See ya. See ya Friday. We're bringing back Name That Kino, by the way, Friday. It'll be a fun time. Later.
We'll have to have like an extra name that Kino, not just 3. I'll have to come up with a bunch of them.
No, I think we could maybe base, because we're not doing it all like a video rot thing anymore. We could do an extra long segment. Why
Okay.
not? Whatever. All right, guys. Bye.